Welcome back. We have our very, very sexy, very cool Woodrite Warlord. Combine those two. A Woodrite Warlord in the very cool tobacco burst. Really, really like this finish, even though, as I've said about a bazillion times on this channel, I'm not really a burst guy. But we're all set up in C standard now, ready to go. Very clean looking guitar. Honestly, this thing just hasn't been played very much. You can see massive gloss on the back there. Set neck, of course, as you'd expect for, I believe, virtually every Les Paul and Les Paul adjacent style of guitar. We have some very cool split inlays, kind of razor blade-esque, but not quite. Very nice tuners on there, Woodrite branded tuners. I really like them, they feel really nice. Fresh strings, so the tuning stability right now is kind of just ass, but you know, they're good tuners. Bridge pieces, I really like having had this apart, and you know, I've had hundreds and hundreds of guitars completely apart and you know, rebuilt them and set them up. I like these bridge pieces. The tailpiece, just really, really solid, fits really nice. The actual bridge piece as well. Love Tune-O-Matic, of course. Same knobs as my Gibson Les Paul sitting in the corner. Really nice overall. Anyways, we are just through a bunch of pedals and everything into the 50-watt Katana. Totally clean, of course. Just sounds really nice. You can fingerstyle this bad boy. Old C standard Delta Blues, why not? Add a little reverb with the Borealis. And the tiny fuzz behind it. Bridge position, of course, just sounds really nice. I like them combined on the two. Just sounds really good, really chill, kind of mellow. That's with the tiny fuzz into the Borealis. And let's crank her up a little bit with some distortion. A little noisy. That pedal's just very noisy. But sounds killer on the distortion. I've always said the Katana 50 handles distortion pedals better than any other, under $1,000 amp I've ever played. This is the 10-tone fuzz. Oh, I think I played that wrong. I don't think that's right. You need a thinner pick too. There it is. I really like that 10-tone fuzz. That thing is killer. It looks really sick too. But it sounds great. I mean, just heavy as hell in the best way. Actual weight-wise, I mean, it's a pretty thick guitar. It's fairly heavy. I'd say it is probably a solid 2 pounds lighter than my Gibson Les Paul, so it is definitely in the playable range of heavy. It is not obscene or absurd in that regard, but feels really great. Sits really great, balances great without a strap or anything. It does have my least favorite position for a strap button right in the back center, but as I played my Skirvazen right there, as I played that guitar more, which has the strap button in the same general spot, I find it's a me problem. It's not the guitar. It's really not that big a deal, but whatever. All right, let's crank up the Black Arts Toneworks Destroyer. That's the right side of the Destroyer. The left side, which is usually very chaotic. So loud. I love it. Let's do both, actually. Never mind. Too much. That's just a lot. Let's do the Hello Kitty fuzz. One of my favorite fuzzes, just love that. But you buy this thing as a Doom machine, right? So let's crank up a little bit of doom.
Much better.
Let's give it some reverb delay. This is actually the super fuzz on the boost mode. So that tone, honest to God, if you ever spent 20 bucks on anything for guitar and you like anything heavy at all, it should be on a super fuzz. Neck pickup. Bit too much. Got a tiny fuzz. Not as good as I was hoping. And a little more delay, let's make it crazy. Little Hello Kitty fuzz. I could just do that shit all day. It's just fun. So that's the Space Spiral from Earthquaker Devices and the Walrus Audio's Lava. Yes, that is a slot. Never remember exactly all the names of, honest to God, the 800 million pedals in this house. But there you go. And the Hello Kitty fuzz, of course. Go back to a little distortion. Played that all real poorly. Alright, anyways, final thoughts on this badass guitar. So noisy. I really like it a lot. I just like this style. The double cut Les Paul, you do not see often, really at all. Kind of limited to the doomy guys, I think. But I would put it up there build-wise, quality-wise, construction-wise, playability, all those like things that you're actually paying for that aren't just the cool aesthetics and the finish. I would say it is absolutely on par with any Gibson Les Paul I've ever played, on par with any PRS Les Paul I've ever played. I really liked the PRS S2 that I had for a while. I think it's just a touch thinner than this, probably a little bit lighter weight, but this is a lot more of an iconic Les Paul style than that. But anyways, it will hold its own against any other, $1,500 to $2,000 guitar. I really want one of these. This one is not mine, it's a buddy's. I really want one. I, though, am going to hold out for the legendary DC9 from Woodrite in the Antarctican Burst, because I think that is just a dream guitar, a holy grail guitar, and I love it. So if you've got one of these things, this is the only one I've ever seen in person, only the second Woodrite guitar I've ever been able to touch. If you've got one, let me know what you think. Is it as badass as I think it is? The answer is yes. And what do you like about it? I don't know, I love the double cut style. It's just cool. And it's like, yeah, you can just get an SG. Okay, well, I've got an SG, right back there. This is way different, being the super thick Les Paul style body. Way different than your standard SG is going to be, of course. So, oh, I turned that off. Apparently I turned the wrong knob. There we go. Helps if you know which knobs do what. That definitely helps. Oh, it's because I'm in the neck position. I'm a moron. Yeah, I'm like, I swear that was the right one to turn off my pickup. It was for the bridge. combo action, and we'll turn the tones, both tones, all the way down. I think, if I remember correctly, on the DC-9 I played a little Zelda and people like that. Always a fun one to play. I'll switch this back to mode 2. Always fun to get that kind of blown out speaker sound if you don't have a bit crusher, which I've got one just not on my board, it's over on a shelf. This is no tone, middle position, and through just a super fuzz and the Borealis, and it sounds cool. That's too much. Back in on the tone. And probably my favorite, the 10-tone fuzz. Just sounds killer. Only thing I would add to this guitar would be a kill switch. I just think that would be cool. But anyways, there you have it. Woodrite Warlord Tobacco Burst. Very cool guitar. This video is getting really, really long, but I really, really like this guitar and can sit here and just play it all day, which I'll probably end up doing just without the camera on. So anyways, other than that, if you are in or around really anywhere in central Kentucky, but Lexington, Kentucky, the band Vended is coming to town. That is Corey Taylor's son, whose name I do not know. But Vended is coming to Manchester Music Hall in November, and my band will be opening for them. Gonna be fun. All right, we'll see you.